for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Keelan Cole now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Jets about set to go here on the offensive side for the first time. And leading him out, Charles, the number 2 overall pick in this April's draft. It's Zach Wilson out of BYU. Play action. It's Wilson. Incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Wilson on the hook up to Davis. First down, Jets. Get this up to about the 40. And I think Eifert may be in some pain. Staying down following that play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing again here, Wilson. Over the middle, he's got the tight end, Wesco. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Cole now on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Bernard. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A give to Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now a handoff to Henry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Derrick Henry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Evans. But he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side to Reynolds. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And we'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Cole now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. They'll try the left side. Bernard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Bernard. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Taylor Lewan, the former first-rounder from Michigan, flag there. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And one more time. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Evans. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up up defensively, and now it brings up third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Wilson. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. They'll try the left side. Bernard. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
And Crowder's now in his 3rd year with the Jets after 4 in Washington. A dependable route runner. He makes a nice catch there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a carry for Bernard. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Wilson going to give to Carter on the draw. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Rosa's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Draw play. This is Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And finally brought down at the 38.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
A.J. Brown is starting to get a well-deserved reputation as one of the top-flight receivers in the NFL. Went over 1,000 yards in his first 2 years. Makes another strong catch there.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll run here with Evans, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cole now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. There was a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
And Carl Lawson signed with the New York Jets in March of 2021 after 5.5 sacks with Cincinnati in the 2020 season. He was a 3-down player for the first time in his career last year. Now he gets to work with new Jets head coach Robert Saleh, hoping to double those numbers and getting the quarterback on the ground.
2nd and 11. Back to throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And remember, the Titans lost Jonnu Smith, their #1 tight end the last few years, when he signed with New England in free agency. So that might open up a few more looks for Ferkser, and he makes a smooth catch there.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll get this complete to Batson. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Powerful running. He won't go down. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. On 2nd and inches, Wilson on the slant. He's got Davis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And in Corey Davis's 4 years with Tennessee, he had his moments, but his best year was last year. Finished 16 yards shy of a 1,000-yard season and really started to look the part of a #1 receiver. He will really help Zach Wilson in his rookie year with the Jets.
Again, Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Rosas' kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Henry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run with Evans. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, it became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Corey Davis, of course, 4 years with these Tennessee Titans. They decided not to pick up his fifth-year option, so he left for the Jets. Even though he's coming off statistically his best season as a pro, just short of 1,000 yards on 65 catches in his final season with Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd down, Bernard. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 38. 51 yards on the ground for him so far. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly. And oftentimes on the move. So when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Henry. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A first down carry for Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 15-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Evans.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a short return to the 6-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Jets on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. On the handoff, it's Evans.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll go again here with Evans.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Titans on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 5. And Jones has it over the middle.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He finds his man complete. It's Brown.
And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Try and go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Evans.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college.